Well, good afternoon, our beloveds. Our another feels like her channeling days are behind her because there's such a shift in the energy. So much is changing that she feels like she can't trust what's coming through because it's so vastly different and it's a little cray-cray in some ways. On some days, the explanations that we are giving to specific individuals now sound otherworldly in certain ways. And we can only say that the energetic imprint within which you all find yourselves these days is different. It is no longer so fear-based. It is not only more love-based, but dream along with us based. We are tuning into your dreams, and we're going to try to bring them about in the most logical way. It is not a linear, logical explanation or solution that we offer, but an energetic imprint of what it is that you seek. So we look at the desire of your hearts and the energetic imprint, which means that which you desire energetically, not necessarily in the 3D. And that is what we attempt to bring you. The desires of your heart are no longer the desires of your eyes, meaning that your eyes look at something and you say or decide, that is what I want. It is more that you are learning how to become a different and better version of you. Now, what does that mean? That means that you can figure out who you are, what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, and all that good stuff. And you no longer worry about the fact that things are changing. And when you no longer worry about the fact that things are changing and you just accept that things are changing and how everything is done, then you once again surrender into the reality of where you find yourselves. Trying to make sense out of things when you are hurling through the universe, bypassing galaxies and spatial nebula that you have never seen before, and you're just flying by them. And the energetic imprint within which you live and have lived is changing daily now, yet you don't know it because what you see energetically and what the universe offers does not actually show such an imprint shift or change. So how are you supposed to make sense of the fact that things feel different, look different, and express themselves differently? You are no longer the same person in Christ, if that makes sense. Christ has never changed, but you have. Your energetic imprint on this planet called Mother Earth is shifting and changing. And similar to when you move from one household to another, and everything is different. The layout of your furniture, where you put your clothes, the routine in getting around the house, everything is different. And you need to create new imprints within your neural pathways to find how to create something so your subconscious can do a lot of the work without your conscious having to be present. That is why the first year of anything new is different, because you have rhythms, routines, and patterns that you need to replace with something new. So when this happens, what does that mean? You just simply need to lean into the mystery of the unknown, recognizing that that first year, it feels different. And that is the year within which you all find yourselves. Now look at the upside. When you move to a new community, You have a new identity which you can forge or create. You have new friends that you get to choose and meet and develop. And you get to figure out what you want to do, how you wish to create your life in this new imprinted city within which you find yourself. So instead of overthinking why things feel as they do, just lean into the mystery of the unknown. Dream your dream into existence. What is it that you desire to create this year? And find it. Now, it may not be produced in the way that you think or desire that it come about, but that doesn't matter. It will come about in the appropriate energetic imprint that you are calling to you, as well as humanity. Find that which works and that feels good, and walk away from that which produces no fruit. Allowing yourself to yield to the desires of others when it no longer feels good is no longer an energetic imprint that we ask that you call to yourselves. Make yourselves unavailable when someone does not value your time. When they walk all over you, it is because they don't respect you. There's no integrity in the process, and it may just be that they have been poorly trained by others. But that is not your problem. Today you simply say, this is who I am, this is how I wish to be treated. Be honest and upfront with those around you, and then just hold to that standard. When you have expectations that people treat you better, then believe it or not, they will, if they desire to have you in their lives. And if they don't, well, you never wanted them anyway. Finding peace and compatibility is not always what it is that you wish or desire or pursue or follow up on. Sometimes it's just the universe saying, it's time to move on to that which vibrates magnetically with you, and let the others heal themselves. It is not your responsibility to be anything other than your greatest ally, advocate, and assignment. And when we assign you to yourself instead of to the case of others, we would expect that you take it seriously and become your own best friend and treat yourself and your needs the way that you would honor someone else's. And when you do that, that means that you give yourself the advice that you would give others, meaning that when others do not treat you well, that you encourage yourself to walk away as much as you would encourage your bestie to walk away from that which no longer serves her or him. Find your worth and your duty to yourself. Love yourself more every day, because when you love yourself more, you will attract to yourself more of those people who will love you that way as well. It is simply an inner energetic vibrational matter. Like attracts like. And the more you hold that vibration of self-affection, the more you will allow others in who offer you that same level of affection as well. If you're honest and you look at those people around you, you will notice that some of the happiest people, the inner happiness is what we're judging here, that those with the inner happiness that is the highest, that they attract people who also treat them well. And that those who don't love themselves oftentimes are still in unhealthy relationships because they don't know to walk away from those who don't treat them well, because they don't treat themselves well, because of that lack of self-love. Find your own inner compass, be the best version of you, and attract those who will help you to manifest your greatest desires this next year. No more pearls before the swine shall be the motto for this year, the official motto. No more pearls before the swine. Know that which you offer is holy and sacred, and do not give it to those who will trample on it or simply walk away. Your hard-earned nuggets of wisdom are exactly that, hard-earned. So offer them to only those who will value them as you do or did. No more pearls before the swine. No more pearls before the swine. No more pearls before the swine. And so it is. Namaste.